So, the second miracle about these two verses is this. These two verses explain the nasiya. What does nasiya mean? It is an Arabic word. Nasiya means front of the head. Nasiya means front of the head. We would like to introduce to you the structure of the skull, the structure of the cerebrum, the cerebral cortex, in order to digest the meaning of these two verses. So, this is a figure showing the left hemisphere of the cerebral cortex. In another word, the brain of human. The brain of human. The left hemisphere of the brain. The brain or the cerebrum consists of different lobes. This lobe, this lobe, this lobe, this lobe. And every lobe, every area has a certain function. Has a certain function. But we are not going to explain every lobe. We are going to explain only one lobe, only one part of the brain, one part of the cerebrum. Of course, the whole brain is covered with what? With the skull. Okay. Where is the front of the head? And what does have? This is the front of the head. It's called the prefrontal area. The prefrontal area where the frontal lobe is located. This is the yellow one. This is the nasiya. This is the nasiya. Okay. What is the function of the nasiya? In another word, what is the function of the frontal lobe that is embedded in the prefrontal area? In order to understand the two verses. Because the Quran is explaining this area as a sinful, lying, sinful nasiya. So, what is the function of nasiya? According to the modern science. Okay, I'm going to give you another picture, another figure about the whole brain, about the whole cerebrum. It's this. The two sides, two hemispheres, the left and the right. And the nasiya is here. Okay. What is the function of the nasiya? According to the middle science. What is the relationship between the front of the head and lying and committing sins? According to the modern science. Okay. what do essentials of anatomy and physiology books say about the function of the front head? In another word, about the nasya. Okay? These books, the books of anatomy and physiology, told us that the motivation and the foresight to plan and initiate movements occur in the interior portion of the frontal lobes, the prefrontal area. Okay? This is well stated in the anatomy and physiology books. So the function of the prefrontal area or the frontal lobes is to initiate what? Movements, motivation, and foresight. In another word, it is the area of control and guidance. It is the area of control and guidance because it is the area that guides the man or the woman to initiate any action. And the what? The other parts of the body, the other organs of the body, just only, they move only after this first initiative. Okay, this is the first thing. The second thing, the prefrontal area is also thought to be the functional center for aggression. For what? For aggression. The site of decision towards aggression. So, this area controls the personality of a person. Controls what? The personality of a person. The behavior of a person. It is the center of what? Control and guidance. Okay. When was this information discovered? The first knowledge about this area started in 1842 AD. But that was only the beginning. And it came to the surface by an accident. There was a worker or workers working in a railway in USA. Okay? There was some workers working in a railway, maybe in USA or in another, or in Brazil, I think. USA? Oh yes, in USA.